there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today I'm doing a very special collab with my friend
Evelyn at CulturEatz.
And today the craft we're making are these very cool beaded chopsticks. And so on Evelyn's channel we are going to make
a vegan mapo tofu, which is basically a Chinese recipe, but ours is going to be a little bit fusion Asian.
Awesome, I can't wait to make it. So I'll put links below to Evelyn's video with her recipe, and we'll get started on the craft.
For the chopsticks with the beads wound around the top, I'm using an 18-inch piece of 20 gauge artistic copper wire. And I have a variety of beads that are between 4 millimeters and 6 millimeters. To get started, I'm just going to do a little loop with my small round nose pliers at the end of the copper wire. It's about 18 inches long, and so we're just going to do a little spiral around to get it started. Just work it around like that. Just gives it a bit of a finished end. And then what you're going to do is take your chopstick and place that on the chopstick like that, where you want to have it, and then just wind it at least around one complete time, and then you can string your beads. And if it's easier for you, you could string them all on at once.
And what color will I do? I like the idea of doing just lots of random colors as well. So maybe I'll do one with a whole bunch of different colors.
So I strung all my beads on there, and I'm just going to push them down to the end, and then holding it so these beads don't fall off, we're just going to twist them around, and as you twist them you can kind of hold one in place so it stays in place, and then just push the wire around and continuously do that. Every now and then, you know, leave a little space in the wire as you turn it around, and just kind of keep winding it around how you like. You can try to make it similar to the previous one if you want to pair that kind of match, and it's good to have beads on either side of the chopstick, so if you need to kind of manipulate them a bit so they cover both sides of the chopstick, that's a good idea. And then when you get to the top, you can just, you know, wiggle them around if you need to change the position of the beads a little bit, and then wind the wire back over the beads to make it a little more fancy. And basically just keep winding the wire until you've used it up, and then you can clip the end and pinch it in with the pliers if you need, and then just compare the two to make sure they're more or less the same.
Put in a little bit of these Szechuan peppers, maybe not too much since it's got a lot of kick. And we're just going to gently stir this and mix it up a bit and just let it warm up and let the flavors infuse the tofu.
So to do the one with the dangling beads, we're going to take your chopstick and get a 10-inch piece of 20 gauge wire. If your chopstick doesn't have a little groove in there, you can just cut a little groove if you need to with a file or a knife, X-Acto knife. And basically you're going to just keep winding the wire up to the top until you run out of wire. Leave about 1.5 inches at the top, and then you want to bring it across the top like that, and get your round pliers, and you just want to make a loop. So we're just going to wind it around to make a loop, and then center it with the pliers, cut the end like that, and then get your flat pliers to make it go a little bit flush in there. And then you also want to cut off this end, and you want to pinch it so it goes right into the groove, like that, and it won't come out. So to do the dangling part, you're going to take a head pin that's about 1.5 inches long, And then you're just going to do your pattern to match the previous pattern. So you'll have a pair. So just put them in whatever order looks good for you. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So once you have all your beads on the head pin, we just cut it to 3/8 or 1/2 inch. And then we're going to take the round pliers, bend it back, and make a nice loop on there. So to attach the head pins with the beads onto the chopsticks, we're just going to take a jump ring, open it up, put the 3 head pins on there, hold it with our pliers. We're going to add the jump ring to the chopstick there. We'll close it up. And there you have your nice dangling chopstick.
So now we're going to try our special chopsticks.
It smells good.
It smells amazing.
Mmm.
Oh my god. It's so good, Evelyn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you like it. I think the chopsticks make it taste even better as well.
Awesome. So you guys got to check out this recipe. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry videos. Hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And be sure to check out Evelyn's channel.
Yes, it's all about food and travel, and we're definitely going to have the video of the recipe that we're going to make today.
Awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you the next time. Bye.